about inner stability. But before we start, I just want to talk to you. And I know some of you know this, but I'm going to just tell you about my spiritual awakening story. But I'm going to land the plane in a different way. So bear with me if you know my story. So a lot of you know that basically one day I was just walking in the park in Clapham and I was feeling anxious. I was feeling panicky. Basically, I didn't want to be alive. I hated my life. I was just so sad, anxious, hated my body. And then suddenly a voice boomed in my head, which was my soul, and told me to go and sit on a tree that had fallen down. Anyway, on that moment, I sat down on the tree and basically an energy power rushed up my body, which was like my soul, my Kundalini, and started to say to me, I love you. I've always loved you. I'll always be there for you. I will catch you if you fall. And in that moment, I connected with universal love, with everyone on the planet. And I was like hysterically like crying. It was like I'd done 5 billion ecstasy tablets. It was like the greatest moment of my life. And the next thing I know, I literally felt my head go boom. And basically in front of me was my dad and my cat who had died, and just they was just standing in front of me smiling, and behind them was like an energy source, which is like source, God, universe, whatever you want to call. And it was like this, it was like so big standing behind them in colors that I've never ever seen in my whole entire life. And in that moment I was shown that a piece of that waterfall of light is in me. It's in you, Mia. It's in Emma, Aderne, Halima, Clem, and Melanie. We've all got a piece of God within us, and we really need to remember that. And basically, when we die, that piece of the waterfall of light, which is source, goes back into source and it carries on the journey. And in that moment, my whole life changed because I knew God was inside me. It just changed my whole perception. God is with me. I am with God. And that's the same for all of you. And you and me are made of the same things that holds galaxies and stars together. We are that amazing. We are made from source. We are all energy. Because if you knew that God was within you now, if all you knew that you had God in you, how would you walk into rooms? Just close your eyes and imagine walking into a room knowing that God is within you. How would that change your confidence, the way you deal with situations? Just think about that for a second. And if God was within you and you felt anxious, you would just know that you're being held, you're being supported, and you're not alone, and everything's working out for you. If you remembered God was within you and you argued with someone, you'd remember that God is within them too. And you're just arguing with yourself. You're made of that beautiful stuff, the same as they are. And that's why we are all one. And if your God was within you and you're looking for a job, you trust that the right one is coming. And if you knew that money was tight and God was within you, you would remember you're connected to the source of everything and you are abundant. That one remembering changed my whole perception of life. And it didn't remove me from being human. It just stopped me getting lost in the human stuff that's actually really not important. When we fall out with someone, when we're getting stressed about how we look, it's really not that important because you are fucking God. And for a long time, I didn't like the word God. I'm not religious. I would say universe, source, all that is, because I'm so not religious. And I don't want it to be misunderstood that this is a religious class that I'm talking about. But on this journey, I've become really comfortable with saying God because it's just an energy, it's an intelligence, it's a presence that's moving through everything and all of us at once. And like a fish in water, a fish doesn't say, I'm in water, it just is, it just flows. And that's what Source God, the universe, is doing through all of us now. It's running through us, it's running through everything. And we might not see it, but it's there, moving through everything that we do. So bear in mind, everything in your life has always worked out for you. At the time, we might not believe it, but everything always does work out for us. So I just want to leave you with one thought. If God was within you tonight, how would you sharpen your life differently? So I'm just going to leave you with that now. And I just want you to just all take a breath and we're going to start the session. And I just want you to float today and know that God is within you. So let's just take a moment to get comfortable.